Right, ladies and gentlemen, hello once again and welcome to the Livy Lab. My tongue is getting very slightly tongue-tied there. And, you're mine. Right, how about this for a coincidence of just talking to a relative about a collection of Star Trek memorabilia that she wishes to donate to us, and just as we're talking, knock on the door, and dunk! Oh yeah, it's the next Starship Star Trek. Yeah, that's the new name. The next Star Trek Starships, and prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. And I failed because I forgot to get the scissors. Hang on, your watching is important to us. Sorry. Right. I hope you enjoyed the holding music. Fluffy is not able to attend this video because she's on a course today, so oh well. Hope she's enjoying the course. Sure, by the time this video is up, we'll know. But okie dokie, let's get my unreliable scissors and chop our way in, shall we? Now, I have forgotten which number of ships these are. It's difficult to keep up to date when you've got so many. So, let's have a look at what we've got. I may have to cheat here. Oh yeah, try not to look. I'm going to get them out, hide them from your view. Try and hide them from my view as well, so I don't see. We have. Ooh, what's this? Secret. Something. Ah, right, okay. Get rid of the box. Yes, we had an extra box there because this edition comes with a new folder, as we ran out of space on the old one. Good. If you're struggling. And quick note, if you are struggling with using these for any reason, there is a video on my playlist, link coming at the end, and it shows you how to use these folders. So this is number 16 and number 17. And number 16 is the Ferengi Marauder. Yeah, try and minimise the light reflections there, but not easy. Filming in the day, which is nice because you get all the extra light. Right, anyway, the Ferengi Marauder. I like the colour. I'm just going to go around the other side of the camera. Not because I'm getting intimate with the camera, it's just because it's easier for me. And more importantly, where's my tea go? There's my tea. Right, okay, number 16. The Ferengi Marauder, which is a Decorer class launched in the 24th century. The length is 366 meters and has a crew of 450 Ferengi personnel. From Eagle Moss. £9. I've never looked at this before. Malta, €15.99. SA, South Africa. 139.90 R, which are probably rupees. $19.99 in Australia. So it seems like they've extended, because I don't think they had, when it started out, they had distribution in these countries. And America, $20. Okie dokie. So, got the usual collection here. We got to put an angle there because I'm trying to get rid of the sun. It's not too easy, see? I'll do my best. Okay, so we've got designing the ship, creating the Ferengi on screen. Warp 9.6, directed energy weapons, forward missile launcher, aft electromagnetic pulse weapon. And some close-ups there. I hope the ship is as detailed as the pictures here. That would be nice. Right, here we go. It's a nice, some good artwork in this one. Mind you, that continues throughout the series and the in the magazines. As always, seems to be good artwork. The Marauder was primarily a trade ship equipped with a large cargo hold, but it was also well armed and extremely fast. The Marauder was well suited to carrying the Ferengi's primary concerns of trade, pirating, and smuggling. Right, okie dokie. So, here we go. Some shots are from. Oh, excuse me. There? What is that? What is that? A Marauder routinely carried at least one auxiliary craft, a small warp-capable vessel similar to Starfleet shuttle. In 2366, a Ferengi shuttle was used to explore the Barazan wormhole. Oh yes, I remember that episode. I watched that quite recently, actually. Relatively. So, we got some an overview of the ship here. Torpedo launchers at the front. Shuttle bay doors. Main bridge. So it's facing that way. Oh, weird. I was so imagining it was facing the other way. There we go. Weapons there. Cargo hold, which shall be the largest part of the ship. Any dispersion vanes. I imagine that's similar to a deflection disc, is it? No, there's a forward deflected grid. Warp reactor cooling exhaust, and the warp engines at the back. Impulse engines in the middle. So, what are these? I don't know. Somebody, I'm sure one of you lovely people out there will fill me in with the information. Creating the Ferengi. Ruthless space. Oh, the Ferengi were. Can you see that? Yes, you can. The Ferengi were originally intended to be a ruthless race of space pirates who would pose a constant menace to Picard and his crew. I thought I'd not seen them before Deep Space Nine. That's quite good. You could have had the. See if I can. Right, get a bit more height here. Go. They could have had. Yes, could have had elders look like that, and as I started to get older, they sort of develop this chin and become elders and look like that. That would have been quite good, actually. So let's continue. Despite the difficult sell, despite the thought and care that went into devising the Ferengi, Wright acknowledged that they were not taken as seriously as he had hoped. He explained that this was partly because the mix of humour and social commentary he was aiming for was very difficult to pull off. Right, designing the Marauder. Yes, it's a very different ship to a lot of the vessels out there, and it's I quite like it. That looks like it's taken. It's a studio model. Ah, okay. Just something about that model doesn't look quite as high quality as you'd expect. Okie dokie. And there it is compared with the Enterprise model. Oop. Right, on screen. That's a nice picture. And the next one, the USS Dauntless, which is the other one we have here. Yep, so that gives it away. Bit of a different ship, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. And there is the Ferengi Marauder. So, we have no assistant today to help us put these on stands. I'm going to have to do all the work myself. Oh no. The Ferengi Marauder, the model itself. And the usual box. Got all these boxes upstairs because, yes, if you need to put them into storage for any reason or anything, it's very handy to have. One thing I do wish about this collection is that they had the names put on the bases and sort of given the bases more character. That would have been nice, but not complaining too much. Okay, the model itself, I'll have to put that together. So it's this way forward. There we go. And hands around the camera, and let's have a look. Right, there's loads of windows. Although, yes, if you have a look here, I imagine on the real thing. Oh, am I right? Am I wrong? Oh no, they do actually go up. I was going to criticise it then and say those windows shouldn't be slanted No, the actual squares are rotated, but even in the drawings they are rotated, so okay, can't argue with that then. There's a nice little model, although I don't know what's going on at the back end here. Is it supposed to be like that? It's faded. It's lighter at the back. Let's have a look at this again. Is the original like that? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, like that in the artwork. So, yeah, it's like that in the drawings here. So that's weird. I wonder why they went with that in the original. Why this faded look at the back? But yes, underside. So much detail on the original on the underside. So look, there's not much detail here, is there? There is a little picture of it. Here we are. Let's have a look. So that's the original, and that's this one. So yes, didn't really bother with the paint job, did they? Sort of went. Could have done all this nice, and they just left it, just plastic sheet. These nacelles don't come around the bottom as they do on that. So this nice. The top is happy with. It's what I'm going to see every day. Happy with that. But the bottom, bit of a letdown. Not done by the same people who did the Borg ship, is it? So yeah, half points on that one, dear lads. Went a bit wrong at the end, but I'm going to be seeing it that way all the time, so it's not too bad. It's alright. Come on. So, get these buggers out. Not used to doing this. At least we get them on the bottom, the names, but yes, always would have wanted them on the top, and perhaps a little symbol from whichever people they are. Right, so let's put the base in, and the top on. Okay, imagine, oh no, it's going to be that way, isn't it? So, no, oh. Not my specialist area. Hang on. Right. Okay, just go that way. I was right the first time. Ah, you gotta sort of twist it. Okie dokie. That's it. She's in. She's on. I'd actually thought it would bend, aim upwards, but it's perfectly flat on the stand, which is a bit strange, but for this collection, because most of them slant upwards. Well, there we go. Oh, not quite what we'd expect, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Right, let's have a look at our next guest, the Dauntless, number 17 in the collection. Let's get this box out of the way. Okay. Dauntless class, launched 24th century, length 205 English meters. Quantum slipstream. I remember this one, sort of. Right, Dauntless from the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, it's Deep Space, not Deep Space Nine. Voyager. It's from Voyager. Created by Species 116, destroyed 2374. Length 204.82 meters, deck 7, crew 1. Warp 9.999 plus, so it's sort of game for infinite. Propulsion, impulse and warp engines. Quantum slipstream drives, captains not applicable. I remember this episode, quite an interesting one. You thought we're going to get home using this thing. Turned out not to be all as appeared. So we've got profile, design the ship, creating 7 of 9, and on screen. So 7 of 9 appeared in this episode. Can't remember. So long ago. It's a good looking craft underneath with that thing there. USS Dauntless. Dauntless appeared to be a highly advanced Starfleet vessel, but the reality was far more sinister. Like buying a Volkswagen then, isn't it? Sorry, couldn't resist that. So here we are. Artists hoped to trick Voyager's entire crew into boarding the Dauntless, but he was frustrated by Janeway's caution and her insistence on checking the ship over first. Yes, I remember that bit as well. Data feed. Can you see the data feed there? Yes, you can. When Voyager entered Borg space, they discovered that the Borg were at war with an advanced extra-dimensional race known as Species 8472. Janeway came to the conclusion that Species 8472 posed an even greater threat than the Borg and gave the collective a weapon that helped them fight them off. In return, the Borg allowed Voyager to pass through most of their space. Arteris' space, Species 116, was simulated shortly afterwards. And the ship itself. But there are some very interesting ships on the way shortly. I've seen some of the vessels coming. So we've got Designing the Dauntless. Ooh, low resolution 3D model. Yes, there you go, before the textures are added. That's quite good. Nice to have that picture in there. Creating 7 of 9. Boobs. Boobs. Sorry. The Queen as well. If you want to read this, you're gonna have to get it. And on screen. Appeared in Star Trek Voyager. Hope and Fear. Movie appearances none. Final appearance. Hope and Fear. Designed by Rick Steinbach. So it went to all the trouble of making this for one ship, one episode. And the next vessel, which is interesting, the Bajoran Solar Sailor. It'll be interesting to see how they've wrapped this. I imagine it's quite fragile as well, so that's the next one. Okie dokie. And the Dauntless in the back there. Shall we get her out? Go on. Let's see if we pull this off any better. Here she is. I did an initial look at it. You can have it up. You can have it that way. I mean, that's the right way up. Okay. Initial thoughts. Open this out seems a little bit loose, but anyway. Yeah, that's it's a weird design of ship, isn't it? Well, as in modelling, it's very, very strange ship. But it seems to have been well executed. Poking my fingers in all the holes just to check. Symmetry looks good. Paint job seems decent. Gone a bit wrong there with the window. I think, is that window there? Yeah, a little bit wrong. Dope. Got right on the other side though. It's the only flaw I can find at the moment. Oh, another one there has gone a bit wrong. The back. Dope. Oh, and some bit of paint job has gone a bit wrong there. But other than that, it seems quite good. Let's do a metal check. I was claiming it's made in metal. It gets harder to find it. I think this top section is a metal bit on this one. That's definitely not. That's not. That's not. That's not. So the top section here is the metal part on this one. I think. Yes, looks like it. I think it may change somewhere down here, but yes. There we go. So that's not a bad little model. Shall I put it on stand? Right. At least they bothered to do the underneath on this one, unlike that Ferengi one. I'm getting getting repetitions of the Borg cube in my head. Anyway. Okay. Let's have a quick put together. Oh, that one does sit well on its stand, by the way. It's not falling off like some models do. Put this on, hooks out the way. Oh, get in there. It's actually come a bit early this month. I was expecting it to be a lot later. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to sit well, but once it's in there, it seems to sit quite sturdily. So there we go. The traditional bubble. It's become a trademark. There we go. So yes, that's how they usually sit. Slanted, not flat like this one. It's a bit strange. So, shall we do the next traditional step of this and assemble the fleet? Right, here is the collection so far, and you can probably hear the noise from the freezer sitting next to it. I've also got, just in case I can look for the real ones, my telescope sitting next to it here. But anyway, this is what we're interested in today. So we've got the new folder there, all the usual guys here, and having tripod problems. There we go. And the other magazine there. And there we go. Right, and the Defiant there, which is, its stand still broken, so it's still out of commission. I've already created space, so here comes the Dauntless. There we go. And up here it's going to go, I want to put it the wrong way around again, the Ferengi Marauder. Don't need a screwdriver. So there we go. There's the latest stage in the evolution of the fleet. So, hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.